Hey, but I hope you guys are healthy and safe. So this is the Insta360 Flow. If you follow my work, you will know that I'm a big fan of Insta360's products. They make the best consumer-grade 360 cameras and one of the best small action cameras on the market. Now this is not a camera, this is a 3-axis smartphone gimbal. And yeah, there are a lot of these smartphone gimbals on the market, but the Insta360 Flow stand out from the pack by offering several intelligent features and improves on the smartphone gimbal in various ways. So the first is that this thing has one-step auto deployment, meaning you just have to unfold the gimbal and it turns on automatically. You don't have to fiddle with buttons. This thing also has a built-in selfie stick that allows you to extend your reach. And you can adjust the angle right here. So there's like a built-in selfie stick. But you know, this is also not new. We've seen this in the DJI OM4, I believe. But instead, what I've never seen before is this gimbal also has built-in tripod legs. Now this is awesome. So that means I can just put this thing on a flat surface wherever I go. I don't need to carry a separate tripod leg that screws onto the bottom. But yet the bottom is still a quarter screw mount, so you can still put this on a tripod or a selfie stick if you wish. So the Insta360 Flow comes with a magnetic phone clamp that just clips onto the gimbal right here. If you jump into the app, you just have to connect, and afterwards you can control shooting, filming with this control dial right here. Now this control dial offers a lot of control. It could be a little bit overwhelming, in fact. So you see that first of all, there's a little joystick nub here that allows you to, you know, do the, as you expect, typical panning motion, tilting motion of the phone. Now next to the little joystick, you see the 3 buttons here. These buttons can be clicked or they can be tapped. So when you're tapping or clicking, they do different functions. And this little pad here also supports swiping gestures. So as you can see, I can cycle through the different modes here by just swiping on the dial. That's not all. That's not all. Right here, this little knob here can also be twisted. And you can twist this knob to rotate the angle of the phone. You can also scrub through existing videos that you recorded by cycling through this dial right here. And around the back is also the gimbal trigger button, which does kind of what you expect. If you triple tap on the button, it will flip the phone over. So earlier I mentioned that this gimbal can automatically detect human faces and bodies and track it, but you can also track inanimate objects. So if I want to track this bag right here, for example, I just use my finger to draw a green square around the bag. After that, it will track this bag. So no matter, let me put down the gimbal right here. If I move this bag, it's gonna follow. So now again, the camera will follow the bag. You can quickly cycle between portrait or landscape orientation by double pressing on the button right here. So you can see how the Insta360 Flow is really good for one-man band content creator like myself, right? Particularly because flagship phones nowadays have such awesome cameras. The Oppo Find X6 Pro has a 1-inch sensor, so I can film myself with this main 1-inch sensor and get shallow depth of field and also awesome low light performance. It helps that I can extend the stick out to, I believe this is 8.2 inches. And I can even then pull out the tripod leg for a little bit further grip. And I can begin recording myself by pressing on the button here. So it should be recording. It is recording. So now I'm filming myself, the main camera of the Oppo Find X6 Pro, completely handheld. And I should get pretty wide framing. And I can walk around and footage will be stable. Okay, so now Pixel 7 Pro footage on the Insta360 Flow. I'm at Venice Beach and the face should be tracked. Yep, it is tracked. Front-facing camera footage with the Oppo Find X6 Pro. I'm gonna walk down a ramp right now. This is perfect for people who like to post on TikTok. So whenever you're filming yourself, you can tell the Flow to begin tracking your face and body by doing an open palm gesture. And the tracking works pretty well, as you can see right here. Even if you move out of frame, something gets in front of you, as soon as you get back into frame, the tracking continues. And it's so cool that I can scrub through the footage by just scrolling on this wheel. So one last thing I want to mention is that the battery in here is relatively large for a gimbal. It's 2,900 mAh. So it's enough to power this gimbal for 12 hours. And you can even use this gimbal to charge your phone. If you look right here down below, there's a USB-C port, and the packaging comes with a USB-C to Lightning cable or USB-C to USB-C cable. So you can just plug one end in, plug the other end to your phone, and you can charge your phone too. So this thing is also a portable battery. So this is the Insta360 Flow. It is on sale now for $160 on Insta360's website, and also I believe at Apple stores too. I definitely will be bringing this with me from now on all my travels, because it's awesome to have one gadget that can be a tripod and also a selfie stick. And a lot of times when I'm filming myself now, I'm going to be using this to film, just paired with a smartphone, plug in a mic, and I'm going to have video quality, it's not going to be as good as this camera still, but it will be good enough, because nowadays smartphone cameras are getting so good. So that's about it for this review on the Insta360 Flow. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. I have a lot more coming up, including a video on a gaming phone I can't talk about yet, and maybe a couple of Huawei devices. So if you're interested, please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.